Pie Jesu Domine, dona eis requiem.
Good morning, everybody. You know what happened yesterday? I forgot. That's a good song. I forgot to do my little Black Cat commentary. I was even getting ready for it in the afternoon. And then I got distracted. Such is life. So, buckle up, buddies. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go for 10 minutes today. Black Cat commentary as we await things. As I mentioned on Thursday, I am bracing for a Biden win while still hoping that the president will prevail. But I'm getting ready for a Biden win. And then such is life if that happens. It is not the end of my world. Politics was never the end of my world. I got more excited about politics in the last 4 years because of Donald Trump breaking the box than I have been probably since Reagan. And I was really young then, so I was really a unaware doofus. I just liked Reagan. I liked a strong country and thought he was good. And then after that, I cared about the Bushes and everything, and I wasn't happy with Clinton. But there were different people I didn't vote for. Like when Bob Dole came up for election, I didn't vote for Bob Dole. I voted down ballot. But I had gotten tired of the Republicans doing the next old guy gets to run. It's his turn next. And they did that with John McCain, who I voted for because I didn't want to vote for Barack Obama. Same thing with Mitt Romney. And it's, but we got 4 years of Trump. And those 4 years may forever change American politics, for better and for worse. One thing is, the left will never let go of the fact that he was president for 4 years. We should all realize that. Christmas is coming. I left my other big mug up at the house, so I don't have it. Try to get that one. But he's changed politics. Even if he's gone, let's say he doesn't get reelected, the left will still act as if he is in office. And they will move from complaining about Trump to complaining about his followers and this Trumpism that has infected the American mindset. I heard Andrew Clavin mention that on a podcast this morning I was listening to. I didn't sleep well last night and woke up early. So I listened to a lot of podcasts, did some praying, and some dozing back off, but not real good sleep. But that's why we got caffeine, right? What is this? Anyway, so there's going to be a lot of reaction to President Trump, whether he gets elected or not. Whoever gets elected is going to have a hamstrung administration. And I suspect there will be more executive actions to get things done rather than working with Congress. So that's the way it will go. And I can live with that. Again, I'm hoping for a re-election, but I am bracing for a Biden victory. And I don't know what the president will do, what Trump will do after he leaves office. He's got a lot of options. Personally, I think he ought to start his own social media website. He ought to start Trumpet and make it like a combination between Facebook and Twitter. And he has sole authority on it, I would love to see that because Twitter will die in his absence. It won't survive. I don't know that it will survive all the screening they're doing of him now. They are trying to prevent him from communicating with his base, and because he's the one who took him by surprise and used Twitter to communicate directly with his base and to frame issues. And he was a master of that, even though some of his tweets really rankled people, and he even got people on the right upset at times, because there were just times President Trump couldn't stop himself from having to make a comment, and couldn't stop his New York attitude from infecting things, which at times I found aggravating, but often funny. So, here we are on a Saturday morning looking at what's coming. I think it's going to be weeks before this works out. If you've noticed, one thing is, it's out of the news, COVID. It's still out there, but we're not going to report on it anymore, and there's going to be a lot less reporting on it if and after Biden gets elected. So the one thing you should get from all of this, that I think, if you're listening to me and watching this on a regular basis, the media is awful. They are actually worse than the Democrats. Well, they are. They're all Democrats. But they're worse than the party mechanism. The media and big tech are our social hierarchs. There are high priests and priestesses telling us what is acceptable and what is not. And they have the power to silence heretics and dissidents. And they do it simply by not covering news stories or by suppressing you on their platform. So if there's any group after all of this that you and I should be suspicious of, distrustful of, and not care for, it ought to be those two. I mean, there's other problems. Academia is part of the problem. They're the breeding ground of all these crazy ideas that everybody with common sense should reject. But as far as what's acceptable and what's not, the media and big tech are the 1-2 punch for silencing those whom they disagree with. And they're effective at it. It would be the envy. I think the captain mentioned that, Goebbels would be envious of this. And he probably would be. The power to silence opposition is the dream of every dictator. And they relish that idea. It is something people don't want opposition. That's why there's going to be re-education, reconciliation camps. Because here's the narrative the media will give. Joe Biden has been elected to unite the country, but the damn Trump followers won't allow it to happen. They won't allow it to happen because they won't let go of the very things that made them want to support Donald Trump. And they're now obstructionists, and they need to be re-educated and reconciled with right think and correct think. So we'll see. We'll see where it all goes, but I'm not going to lose it. If the Senate remains Republican, I'd have very ill feelings if the Senate became Democratic, and if the House had picked up seats for the Democrats, and they didn't. It remained. It's becoming more Republican, and let's see what midterms do. Whoever president is, if it's Trump, I suspect the midterms 2 years from now will swing back the other way, and I can see it's losing the Senate. Unless what he does is outstanding, which is possible, because I don't think we'll see the economy get back to where it was. That little hiccup of prosperity and economic independence and satisfaction got destroyed by the COVID panic and the shutting down of the nation. And I do worry that a Biden presidency will happily do that. Because the left wants to break the will of its opposition. They want the opposition to feel defeated and resigned. And we should never feel defeated and resigned. Anyway, 10 minutes are up. So thank you all for listening. And we will talk to you later. Oh, did I not click on my stopwatch? Oh, I didn't. I don't know what I did. Oh, I did 10 hours. Holy crap. Goodbye. Goodbye, friends. 10 minutes is long enough.